everyone, welcome to Gentle Yoga. So today we're just going to run through about a 35-40 minute practice. It's going to be yoga for everyone, and please just listen to your body. If anything that we're doing, it hurts anywhere, and especially in your joints, stop, because it just means it's not right for you, so you never want any discomfort in the joints. So come into a comfortable seated position. Remove the flesh from your sit bones, sitting up nice and tall, elongating the spine. Just visualizing you have a silk cord coming out of the top of your head, and it's lifting you up, and you're in your natural spinal S-curve. Now some people like to take a block or a cushion or a pillow and sit up on that. It helps you to get a straighter, to sit up taller with a more neutral spine. Take those shoulders, roll them up towards the ears and drag them down the back, opening up your chest center. Close your eyes and shut the door to the outside world. Just be right here in the present moment. We're just going to start taking some deep yogic breaths into the belly. 3-part yogic breaths, expanding the belly. Then exhaling completely as the belly button falls towards the spine. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Centering, letting go of stress, worries. And then just gently drop your right ear to your right shoulder, letting the weight of your head release your neck. If you like, you can drape your arm over your head, but just let the weight of your arm, don't add any force or tension. Still breathing into the belly, those deep yogic belly breaths. And then release, and then left ear to left shoulder. Again, just releasing any tension through the neck, and you can do a gentle wrap. Breathing deeply into the abdominals. And then release, and then just drop your chin to your chest. And then coming up, just float your arms up overhead, bringing them into a prayer position, tracing your midlines down. Breathing deeply. And coming into the eagle arms. So we're going to take first the right arm under the left, and then just very gently start to float the arms up towards the ceiling, getting a nice release in your upper back. Just go as high as your body allows you. Not a competition. And then lower all the way back down. And then one more time, lift up, stretching your shoulders, your back, releasing tension. And then lower down, unwrap the arms, and now left arm under the right. Inhaling and exhaling as you lift up. And then lower down. And inhale up. Inhale the arms up and over for a gentle side twist. Just let your head be relaxed. And come up and go to the opposite side. If it bothers your knees at all sitting like this, you can always take your feet out a little farther, giving yourself some space. And one more time, just releasing the whole side body, a nice gentle stretch all the way up through the rib cage and the intercostal muscles. Just rest your hands on your thighs, and we'll just take some gentle seated cat-cows. So drawing the belly button back toward your spine, rounding your upper back, and then coming forward, expanding the chest center, flexing, and then release. And if anyone can't get down on the floor, you can do this whole series sitting in a chair. And release. I'm going to come in just to do a gentle spinal twist. Deep yogic breaths. And then unwind and go to the opposite side. And from here, go ahead and take your right leg straight out in front of you. And if you need to use a belt, you can use a belt, you can use a towel, anything just to get some length sitting up nice and tall. And then we're just going to bend forward right here at the hip flexors. So keeping the abdominals tight so you're not rounding in your spine. Just gently fold forward, just giving a nice gentle release in the hamstrings. So in yoga, we have a saying called ahimsa, and that means to practice kindness towards all beings and nonviolence. And it's especially important to remember to practice nonviolence to your own self, especially when you are doing yoga, because you never want to force a posture. And take your leg now out to the side, still holding your strap. We're just going to take a gentle side release. Just switching sides. Extend the opposite leg out in front of you. Wrapping the strap around all of your foot. Sitting up nice and tall. And just leaning forward, getting a nice release in through the hamstring. Those deep yogic belly breaths. And then again, taking the leg out to the side. And a nice side stretch. This is one of my favorite stretches. It feels so good just to release the whole side body. And setting your strap aside. And you can bring the soles of your feet together, pressing your pinky toe sides nice and tight, opening up the big sides like you're opening a book for Supta Baddha Konasana, the butterfly pose. And again, just be mindful of your knees here. You need to take your feet out farther, take any pressure off the knees, go out as far as you have to. Again, setting it nice and tall. And we're just going to fold forward, drop the head, neck, and just breathe. Again, those deep yogic belly breaths through the entire practice. And then coming up, and just come onto your hands and knees for some cat-cow stretches. So spread the fingers wide, pressing your palms into the mat, pressing your weight evenly throughout both hands. And then just inhale into a cow. Inhale to the cow. And exhale, rounding your spines into the cat. And again, breathing deep into the belly. And just releasing any lower back tension, tension in the upper back, the shoulders. Pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. And now come into a balancing cat. So you can go ahead and take your right leg straight behind you. And if this is all you can do, keep both hands on the floor, it's perfect. If you want to do a little more challenge, you can extend your left arm straight out in front of you. But remember opposites. Right leg, left arm. I always have students that try to do one side at once and they fall over. It doesn't work. Just breathe. And then release. Left leg goes behind you. And if you stay like this is perfect. Added. Extend the right arm out. And you might notice one side might feel a little different from one to the other because we do have imbalances in our bodies. So you may notice that from different feelings from side to side. And then release. Now we're going to thread the needle. So take your left arm, extend it underneath, and come down and just release. Get a good shoulder release here. And coming lined up, and I'm just going to switch sides so you can see me. And threading the other arm underneath. Especially if you spend a lot of time at a desk, all these shoulder opening, releasing, so good to do. And then coming up, taking your knees, opening them out towards the edges of your mat, bringing your big toes together, and then just sink back in an open-legged child's pose. You can walk your hands out in front as far as you can. You might get like a gentle stretch again through the shoulders, the rib cage. And then from here, you can either just come back to tabletop and stay here, or you can press back to a downward facing dog. In down dog, the most important thing is to keep your spine in its natural S curves. You don't want to round the spine. So if you have tight hamstrings, go ahead, bend those knees, because it's far more important to have a neutral spine than it is to have straight legs. So work with your own body. Listen to your body at all times. And then just dropping your knees to the floor. And then we're going to come down onto our backs. And we're going to roll up into a bridge pose. We're going to do a very easy bridge. Just roll up, just leave your arms at your sides. 5 deep yogic belly breaths. And then lower down, and go ahead and grab your belt, your towel, whatever you're using, and extend it around your foot, and then just gently draw your leg in toward your chest. For a little added challenge for the abdominals, if you feel like you can engage your abs, use your abdominals to lift your shoulders off the mat. And go ahead and making sure you keep your left hip, buttocks, anchored to the mat as you gently drop your leg open to the side. And breathe. Up, releasing the strap. Go ahead and just interlace your fingers around the front of your calf on your shin. And if you can't reach that, if that's too awkward for you, just go ahead and take a hold of the back of your thigh. But just don't pull on your knee. You never want to pull on the joints. You always want to grab onto a bony, muscular part of the body. across your right ankle, on the top of your, the bottom of your left thigh. Again, reaching through, and if you can't reach through, you can always use your belt. Coming into a gentle release through the buttocks. Again, be mindful of the knee. If you feel any knee pain here, stop. Don't do it. You never ever want pain in the knees, hips, shoulders, wrists, any of the joints. And then release. I'm just going to switch around again so you can see me. Again, now we're moving to the other side. Again, drawing the leg in towards the chest. And again, if you want to come up for that ab challenge, just peeling your head and shoulders off the mat. But be mindful of the neck, because you really want to use your abs. You don't want to lift with the neck. Five deep yogic belly breaths. Again, really expanding the whole abdominal cavity. And then taking the leg and just dropping it open to the side, making sure your opposite side of your body is anchored to the mat. You feel a nice release all in the inner thigh. Do this one forever. It feels so good. And then release. Again, drawing the knee in towards the chest. And again, if you need to just take the back of your thigh, that's fine. We have a Westie Poodle mix in the picture. Crossing the ankle over, reaching through. And again, like I demonstrated before, if that's too difficult for you to reach through, just take your strap behind your thigh. I know mine's a mess right now. And draw it in. Again, be mindful of the knees here. You never want to feel any pain in the knees. And you don't want to roll up like this either. You want to keep the lower back anchored to the mat. So you're really getting a release all through the outer buttocks. Again, if you sit a lot, it's really good to stretch out this area. And then release. And then from here, you can take a hold of the soles of your feet. Again, if you can't reach again, you can do the strap thing, but you need an additional towel or belt or whatever you're using. Just open up as wide as you can. We're in happy baby pose. And you can just take a little gentle rock from side to side, giving your back a little massage. So go ahead and extend the left leg out. Put your right foot on top of your left knee. Take your hand to the outside. And remember, keep your opposite shoulder anchored to the mat. And now again, if this is too much of a challenge for you, you can always just cross one leg over, keeping both arms extended, and just take the twist like this. And then release and go to the opposite side. And again, like I said before, if that's too much for you, just cross your leg over and take the twist like this, anchoring both shoulders down. And then from here, coming back, kicking your legs into a tabletop. You can have the knees directly over the hips, and this really actually activates the abdominals. But if that's too much for your abdominals and you can't stay in a neutral spine, like for example, if your lower back is rising up to an arch position, draw your knees in closer to your chest, or just plant your feet on the mat. So from here, we're just going to extend our arms straight up in the air. We're going to reach our fingertips to the ceiling. So reach, reach, reach. And then using the muscles that sit underneath the shoulder blades, and retract your shoulder blades towards your spine. So inhale. This is really good to work those little muscles underneath the shoulder blades. And then release. And then lift up again. And retract. And release. And release. So from here, I'm going to show you one thing. We're not going to do it for too long in this video, but I'm going to show you one thing you can do at home. You can take your mat to your wall. You can do this legs up against the wall. This is so good for you to do. You just scooch up against the wall. And just lay here and breathe. It's good for your heart. It reverses the flow of blood. So this is just something you can do at home, 5-10 minutes a day. But we're not going to sit here and film me doing this for 5 or 10 minutes. But just bear this in mind that you can do this. And again, you want to do those deep yogic belly breaths. Okay. So now we're going to do some tensing and releasing before final relaxation. So, I got this from my yoga teacher, Martha. Shout out to Martha, the best. So, lift your right leg off the floor. Pull your toes towards your face and tense, tense, tense that entire muscle in the leg. But only lift it off a couple of inches off the floor. You don't want it way up here. It's down low. Tense, tense, tense the entire muscle and shoot, drop. Pick the left leg up. Draw your toes to your face. Tense, 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 tense the whole. And then release. Pick your right arm off the floor. Spread the fingers. Make a tight fist. Tense, tense, tense the whole arm muscle. And release. Left. Spread the fingers. Make a tight fist. Tense, tense, tense the whole arm muscle. And release. Now press your chest up towards the ceiling. And just get a gentle release. And lower it down. Scrunch up your face, tense your face, your nose, tense everything. And release. Stick out the tongue. And then everything. Legs, arms, eyes, face, stomach, tense, buttocks, tense. And release. So we're coming into our final relaxation. So I'm just going to guide you with some verbal cues. So first take your feet and point your toes in, and let them flap open. My feet are relaxing. My feet are relaxing. My feet are completely relaxed. My legs are relaxing. My legs are relaxing. My legs are completely relaxed. My buttocks is relaxing. My buttocks is relaxing. My buttocks is completely relaxed. My back is relaxing. My back is relaxing. My back is completely relaxed. My shoulders are relaxing. My shoulders are relaxing. My shoulders are completely relaxed. My arms are relaxing. My arms are relaxing. My arms are completely relaxed. My face is relaxing. My face is relaxing. My entire face is completely relaxed. My entire body is relaxing. My entire body is relaxing. My entire body is completely relaxed. Now you can stay like this for however long you need. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you need right now.